the final two games here, and then the commissioner will take you back for the Express and the Dragons to cap things off. Hope you all are having a good holiday season, as this will go out either on Christmas, either the 22nd or 23rd, so very close to the holiday season. And we're starting things off here. Moonshots and the wrong fielders. Wrong fielders trying to crawl back into the playoff picture. Did not have a great start to the season, but sitting at 6-5 right now. Trying to get to 500 with a win here. Grounder to short. Dartboard goes to second, gets the lead run. That's all they get. Brings up Sia. One on, two out. Grounded to third. Saturn's there. The throw is in time for round number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Dartboard, roundabout, and Yakatori will be due up. Popped up into left, and Latham is there for round number 1. Brings up Shelby roundabout. We got Richie Broker, the last man to make a start for the Moonshots this year. And it hasn't been pretty for him so far this year. 11 earned runs in 4 innings of work this year. A 24.8 ERA and a 4.01 whip. So honestly, nowhere to go but up for Mr. Broker, as he gets a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll go to the top of the second. We've got Andine, Latham, and Contrary due up for the Moonshots. And for Rainy Days, it's a much better stat line for her. 5 earned through 11 1/3. That's a 3.97 ERA. She gives up a leadoff single to start at the top of the second. And bring up Taff Latham. And that's into the left, and Elderberry catches up to that. This one into left, that's in a bomber special. And Moonshots have 2 aboard with only 1 out. Brings up Haram Beefcake. Moonshots with an opportunity to strike first. Fouled back, gets an 0-2 count. Two and two. And that's going to be through the left side. Runner's going to head to third, and the bases are loaded for the Moonshots. And it's Ernest Money who comes to the plate. He swings at the first pitch into right. That's going to be deep enough for a runner to tag, and the Moonshots will take an early 1-0 lead here against the wrong fielders. Back to the top of the order, Nick Hugh to the plate with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Slow roller to round him out. She flips to first in time for out number 3. But the Moonshots take a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Elderberry, Lasers, and House due up.
The left fielder, number 99.
Ball outside. Inside. Stay.
Full count here to Elderberry. And he puts one down into right. Leadoff runner aboard for the wrong fielder to start off the bottom of the second.
Now back, the first baseman, number 19.
That's low. Nope. High. Ball high. Take your base.
And that's going to be a walk, so 2 runners aboard for the wrong fielders. Nobody out. Here comes Brick Haas.
Number 84.
Stay right. Ball low.
And House gets rung up there. One away. Here comes Trudy Fruity.
Number 18.
Fruity having herself a really good season. 469 average, 15 for 32. And continues it and puts one into the gap. That will tie the game. Runner headed for third. Sia up with it. And the runners run around third, head to home, and the wrong fielders will take the lead 2-1 off at a 2-run RBI double from Trudy Fruity.
Number 10.
Puts Fruity's RBI count up to at least 6 on the year. Brooker comes back with the strikeout for out number 2 and brings up Woden Wayne. And Wayne swings at the first pitch, moonshot into right center. Will be caught by Hightower for out number 3, and we'll head to the top of the third. Wrong fielders now on top 2-1, and 2, 3, and 4 due up for the shots.
The center fielder, number 5.
Oh my. Ripped foul by Hightower. And he gets rung up there.
The first baseman, number 2.
Specialist activated here for rainy days. Fouled back, still 2-2. And oh, just misses the line. And Omiwa puts one into center field. She'll be aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 63.
Up the middle, a diving stop by Roundabout. She'll get the out at first for out number 2. The runner does take second. Tying run in scoring position here for Heather Anding. And Dartboard makes the snag there for out number 3. Turns the moonshots away for the top of the third. We'll go bottom half. It's the top of the order due up for the wrong fielders.
Number 7.
And that's going to be down into center field. Dartboard will be aboard. Brings up Shelby Roundabout. Roundabout struggling at the plate this year, just 8 for 44, a .182 average. And that one is 4-6-3 Dragon Special. 2 away now. Alvin Yakatori to the plate. In for the injured Pedro Cruz. Cruz will return, I believe, next week. Tough out activated here for Yakatori. And a swing and a miss. Sits down Yakatori. And we go to the top of the fourth. Latham, Contrary, and Beefcake due up. That one's up the middle. Leadoff runner aboard for the Moonshots. Latham with the base hit. Oh, Contrary smokes one, but foul. Oh, Bloomer Lasers to first for one. Can't turn two, but a great play by Lasers getting the lead run. Right to Lasers, and he steps on the back for the Dragon Special. So Lasers gets all 3 outs that inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Right into center field, right at Hightower. That's out number 1. One and two, the count to Lasers. Ooh, right down the line, but just scoots foul. And Lasers will draw the walk. He's aboard now for Brick House. Two and one, the count to House. Low 3-1. And Haas will draw a walk, so back-to-back walks given up by Broker. 2 on, only 1 out. Trudy Fruity already did some damage earlier. But pops this one up. Shallow left center. Oh no! But they'll still get the force out, as the runner was halfway in between first and second, expecting that to be caught by the center fielder. Hightower muffing it. Ends up not coming back to cost the Moonshots anything, as that's going to be caught by Moshin Daru for out number 3. And so we'll head to the top of the fifth. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Moonshots here. I guess that doesn't even get recorded as an error since an out was made. Into left. Caught by Elderberry for out number 1. That one's into center field, but tracked down by Yakatori for number 2.
The center fielder, number
Bring up Shorty Hightower. He muffed the catch, but still able to get the out. And rips one into right center. That's into the gap. Will go all the way to the wall. Decent bounce back to Yakatori, but he's throw is not in time into second. And Hightower will have himself a 2-out double. Tying run in scoring position now for Omiwa Moshindaru. Swing and a miss. Rainy Day strikes her out and sends us to the bottom of the 5th, still 2-1. 9-1-2 due up for the wrong fielders.
fielder, number 11.
Richie Broker doing fairly well here against the wrong fielders. 3 hits, 3 walks given up here through 4 1/3.
Shortstop, number 7.
That's up.
And Money makes the catch there for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 37.
Richie Broker locked in. That will be a walk.
Now back, the center fielder,
The 2-out walk drawn knocks Broker back down to neutral. Yakatori to the plate, 0 for 2 so far today. Right to Andine for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 6th. See, Andine will be up, and so will Taff Latham.
the right fielder, number 63.
On the third base line, Saturn with the diving stop. The throw in time. Great play by Saturn.
The shortstop, number 6.
Puts the mojo up on Rainy Day. She's locked in now. A diving stop by Lasers. Flip to Days in time for out number 2. Some good defense here by the wrong fielders in the top of the 6th. And that will get out of play. 1-1 here to Latham. Pops it up into right center. Looks like Yakatori will make the catch there for round number 3. Bottom 6 we go. Still 2-1. 4, 5, 6 due up for the wrong fielders.
The left fielder, number 99.
That's up. Up inside.
And Elderberry starts off the bottom of the 6th with a base hit into center. Mojo back down for Broker.
Number 19.
He just can't quite stay in the groove. Facing off now against Lasers, who's walked twice. That's not a walk. That's into the gap, but caught by Hightower for out number 1. That looked like a decent bit of hitting, but just hung up there enough for Hightower to track it down.
Number 84.
The one gone now, Brick Haas up to the plate. Rounded to short, Andine with the diving stop. Flip to second for out number 1, and turns the Dragon special! We have seen some mighty fine defense between these two teams, and we go to the top of the 7th, still 2-1. Grounded to dartboard. Easy play for her, 1 away. Brings up Haram Beefcake. Rainy Days locked in. 6 1/3 innings. 6 hits, a walk, 1 earned run, and 3 strikeouts. And Boomer Lasers climbs the ladder for out number 2. Two into the count. This one will be foul. And Money puts one up the middle to hooks in the top of the 7th. And that will do it for Rainy Days. In comes Ritz Gutgak. Try to send us to the bottom of the 7th here. Going to the count to Nick Hugh. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And pops it up behind home plate. House doesn't really even have to move and makes the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the 7th will go. Fruity's due up first, followed by Saturn and Woden Wayne. 7, 8, 9 due up.
The designated hitter, number 18.
Shocking that Broker has outlasted his competition. It's an ugly strikeout of Fruity. That one was in the dirt a foot before the plate. He still swung on it. And she's down for out number 1. And that one is crushed into center field. Sophia Saturn, and that one is out of here. Saturn gets the wrong fielders a 2-run lead, 3-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Saturn with her 2nd home run on the year, and that will chase Richie Broker from the game. Does get the quality start though, 6 1/3, and only 3 earned. Brings in Petty Pugh, and it gets pretty ugly pretty fast here, apart from her, I think. Pugh, 6 earned through 11 innings, a 4.9 ERA, 1.54 whip, 10 strikeouts to 7 walks. Giving up a couple of home runs. Contrary makes the snag there for out number 2. And now bring up Andrea Dartboard. This foul will be 0-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Dartboard. We'll head to the top of the 8th now. Now 3-1 our score. Thanks to the Sophia Saturn solo home run. Moonshots are out hitting the wrong fielders though, 7-5. Let's see what we have on Ritz. Just 3 innings of work this year, 1 earned run, a 3 ERA, and a 1.67 whip. And gets the strikeout of Moshindaru for out number 2. Brings up Ritz Gutgak. Brings up Sia. Popped up, third base side, easy play here for Saturn. Round number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Last chance for the Wrongfielders to pad their lead. They're up by 2, and it's 2, 3, and 4 due up in the order.
Second baseman, number 37.
Follow. No bye. Stay right.
Full count to round him out,
Take your base.
and she will draw a walk.
Now back, the center fielder, number 21.
Brings up Alvin Yakatori. He's 0 for 3.
Up inside. Stay. That's low.
2-2 the count. Or staying alive, fouling off a handful. Got tough out activated here. Swing and a miss. 0 for 4 goes Yakatori. Brings up Elderberry with 1 on and 1 out.
That's outside. Stay right. Stay right. You're out.
And he gets retired via the strikeout. 2 down, back-to-back Ks for Petty Pugh.
Stay right. Oh, inside. Stay.
1-2 the count to Lasers. Swing and a miss. Petty Pugh ends up striking out the side after the first runner reaches. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Moonshots. They need at least 2. And it's 5, 6, and 7 due up in the order. Gutgak back on the mound. An inning and a third in relief so far. Perfect with a strikeout.
Stay right.
At 0-2 on Anding. Popped up, left field, and that will be caught by Elderberry. Route number 1.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ball inside. Stay right.
To Lasers for out number 2. Mojo up on Gutgak, and last chance for the Moonshots is Mary Contrary. She's 1 for 3 today.
Stay right. Outside.
And strike 3, that's your ball game. Wrongfielders take this one 3-1 over the Moonshots and improve to 6-6 on the season. Just 5 hits for the Wrongfielders, 2 of them from Elderberry. Sophia Saturn going yard, and then the 2 RBI hit from Trudy Fruity. Just 7 hits for the Moonshots, no one with multiple. Sombrero from Yakatori on the strikeouts. Tough loss for Broker, gives up 3 earned through 6 1/3. Petty Pugh goes the rest of the way, giving up only a walk. Win goes to Days, only 1 earned for her through 6 2/3. And then Gutgak getting the save, 2 1/3 perfect with a couple of strikeouts. Days and Gutgak getting MVP honors, followed by Sophia Saturn in between them. That's going to do it for game number 1. Ball players and the Bombers coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch. And here we go, final game of day 2, or day 4. Then we send you to the game of the week. Got Lucy Freishak versus Gigi Nori in the Bombers and the Ball Players. Bombers trying to take advantage of the Serpents' loss from earlier this week. They weren't able to take advantage last week, as the Wildcats blanked them 3-0. Here's Rick Dillastick. Full count. Swing and a miss. Freishak coming back from a 3-0 count to strike out Dillastick 2 away. And here is Patty Potts. Grounder, a diving stop by Luther. The throw to first in time for Freishak to cover, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go bottom of the first. Kenneth Graham, Britton, and Nick Hugh Jr. due up. Gigi Nori on the mound for the Ball Players. Just 2 earned runs for her in 9 2/3 this year, a 1.8 ERA, and a 1.13 whip. One and two the count to Ken Iffy with tough out activated. Grounder to second. Billy O'Connell, a familiar face for this Bombers squad. Graham Britton now to the plate. 1 and 2 the count. Grounded to Dillastick. He'll take it himself for out number 2. And up comes Nick Hugh Jr. Contact versus righties active. Fouls it back. 0 and 2 the count from Nori. Swing and a miss. Nori rings him up there. And a quiet first inning for both teams as we go to the top of the second. Papa Dog, Billy O'Connell, and Iron Hands due up. Lucy Freishak on the year, 2 earned through 12 2/3, a 1.42 ERA, and a .71 whip, 16-3 strikeout to walk ratio for her this year, as she's striking out 11.3 per 9. Not to be outdone, Nori striking out 12.1 per 9. So some strong strikeout pitchers here. And the number 4 spot in the rotation for both teams. O'Connell grounds one to Jack Oon. In time for out number 2, and the mojo up for Freishak. All ready and facing off now against Iron Hands. And swings at the first pitch into center field. Diamonds is there, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the second we go. Bo Jack Oon to lead things off with Lexi Luther and Murph Kelly behind him. And Jack Oon will put this one down into right, the first hit of the game. I think I only have the combined stats for Bo Jack Oon this year because of the way the pivot table works. It combines his stats since he's been on both teams. But he's hitting .351 on the year. So runner aboard Lexi Luther, hitting 11th to 34. .234 on the year, just 1 home run for Luther though. Fouls that one off. 2 and 2 the count from Nori. Checks on the runner, but Bo is back in time. Full count to Luther. And swing and a miss. Nori gets her on a strikeout, 1 away. Brings up Murph Kelly to the plate. Kelly just 9 for 38 this year, 237 on the average. And that one's going to get down into right. Bo is going to head for third and will be there. So runners at the corners now for the Bombers. Albert Pujols to the plate. Pujols having the worst statistic season of his career. Just a $184 on the average. Skies one into center field. I believe that's Nathan Tucker in center field. No, it's Juice Armstrong. Runner is going. Armstrong has the name for a reason, and it's a Dragons special, and it remains a scoreless tie going to the top of the third.
The shortstop, number 7.
Maximus Min to start things off for the ball players in the top of the third. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Freishak rings him up there. Nathan Tucker to the plate, 10 for 37 this year, hitting .270.
No, inside.
Fouled back 2-2. And that one's hit into left. Back it goes. Nathan Tucker has put the ball players on the board. A solo shot into left field, 355 feet. And the ball players take a 1-0 lead. His second home run on the year. I'll bring up Juice Armstrong.
That's low. Ball, that's inside.
Grounded to Jackoon. Throw is in time for round number 2. Bring that back to the top of the order, Toby Barker. Oh, and 2 the count. Popped up into center field, but that one is going to get down in between Diamonds and Jackoon. A bomber special puts Barker aboard. Brings up Rick Dilla's stick. Oh, and 2 the count. Just misses his own there, 1-2. Into right. Tracking that one is Kent Iffy, and he makes the catch for round number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the third, but Nathan Tucker putting the ball players on top here early, 1-0. It'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Bombers here. Armstrong Hula to the plate. Started off the season slow, but has bounced back to a 10 for 31 season, 323 on the average. No home runs, 2 RBIs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Slow roller to O'Connell. Throw will be in time for round number 1. Here comes Danny Diamonds. Diamonds 13 for 33 on the year. But another one right to O'Connell. That's out number 2. That brings up Ken Iffy Jr. And Ken Iffy puts one down into right to continue the bottom of the third. To bring up Graham Britton. Britton 15 for 43, hitting .349.
That's inside.
That one's foul. Into right. Easy play here for Tucker for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 4, still 1-0. Patty Potts, Papa Dog, and Billy O'Connell do up for the ball players.
The third baseman, number 38.
Ball, that's low.
1-2 the count to Potts.
Ball, that's low.
And strike 3 called. Potts gets rung up. Mojo back up for Freishack.
No, inside. No, that's low. Strike.
2-1 here to Papa Dog.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lucy, 2 away. And Billy O'Connell to the plate. Billy O'Connell on the
Ball, that's inside.
backward end of his career, but has had a long and productive career in the SSBL. 2 rings under his belt. 1 with the Serpents and then 1 with the Bombers. And he strikes out swinging there. Freishack strikes out the side to send us to the bottom of the 4th. And it's 3-4-5 due up for the Bombers.
The left fielder, number 3.
Ball, inside.
Oh, Rick Dillastick taking one away. That was down the line, could have been trouble, but a fantastic play guarding the line by Stick. Round number 1, here is Bo Jackoon, facing off against his most recent former team. And that one's into right. That's going to be another base hit for Bo. He's digging for 2. Nathan Tucker, the throw, not in time. And that's going to be a double for Bo Jackoon. He's in scoring position for Alexi Luther. Alexi Luther takes the first pitch strike.
That's inside. Ball.
Fouled back, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Luther, another strikeout victim again. 2 on the day for her. 3rd strikeout of the day for Norrie. 2 away now. Murph Kelly to the plate. Checking on Bo once again.
That's low. Ball high. Low.
3-0 to Murph Kelly.
That's ball.
And that's a 4-pitch walk. 2 aboard now for the Bombers. Brings up Albart Pujols. Flew out, popped up into center field. And Bo got thrown out at home trying to tag up on to make a sacrifice fly. Need a hit this time for Pujols with 2 away. And that won't happen. Grounded up the middle to Maximus Min in time at first for round number 3, and the side is retired. Norrie strains a couple more Bombers. We go to the top of the 5th, still 1-0. And at 6-7-8, do it for the ball players. And that's a 3-pitch strikeout to start the inning for Freishack. Brings up Maximus Min.
No, that's high.
Grounder up the middle. Jackoon with the suck glove. The throw in time. Fantastic play by Jackoon there. Route number 2, and here's the difference maker so far. Nathan Tucker putting one into the stands in left field. Back in the top of the 3rd inning. Ball's behind 0-2. Fouls off a couple.
Ball, that's low.
And strike 3 called. Tucker gets sat down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 8-9-1 due up for the Bombers.
Number 78.
Cam Armstrong Hula leading things off.
That's outside.
1-2 the count. And Hula puts it into center field. Leadoff runner aboard for the Bombers to start the home half of the 5th. Brings up Diamonds.
Number 25.
Diamonds grounds one to second. Slow roller O'Connell, but can't get the Dragons special. So one away and back to the top of the order. Kent Iffy Jr. to the plate. Iffy hitting .375 on the year.
Go inside.
In the dirt, 1-1.
Go. Go inside.
3-1. A slow roller, Potts charging in on it. The throw is in time for out number 2. But runner in scoring position now for Grand Britain.
Number 60.
That's high.
2-0 to Britain. Grounded through the left side of the infield. Runner's going around third, head for home. Barker's got a good arm. The throw is cut off by Potts, and we got a tie ball game at 1 apiece. Grand Britain with the RBI single, and that will do it for Norrie. In comes Adrian Walker, who's had a bit of a mixed bag of a season, but still has the stats. Was not traded at the deadline. There was an attempt, but it didn't go through from what I understand. 1-2, the count to Nick Hugh Jr. K-Man activated on Walker. Britain's back in time. Swing and a miss. Hugh gets rung up there, but the Bombers do tie the game up at 1 apiece as we go to the top of the 6th. 9, 1, and 2 due up for the ball players. Juice Armstrong to lead things off. Armstrong 6 for 29 this season, 207 average. Floats one, and Britain tracks it down for out number 1. Here's Toby Barker. The only other hit Freishek has given up so far today. Bomber specialed one into left center, in between Diamonds and Jack Oon. And strikes out swinging there. Throw down to first in time for out number 2. Now bring up Rick Stick.
Ball outside. That's down. That's low.
Full count to Stick. Swing and a miss. Freishek punches him out there. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Bombers here. Jackoon having a good day, 2 for 2 against his former team. Facing off against Walker for the first time. Strike called there, 2-1 the count. And that's up the middle, 3 for 3 for Jackoon. Brings up Lexi Luther. Strikeout victim both times so far tonight. Up the middle she goes. And the Bombers have 2 on and nobody out. Fouled off by Kelly, 1-1 the count. Pressure building here in this one in a tie game in the bottom of the 6th. K-Man activated for Walker. She misses inside, 2-2. Fouled back, we'll do it again. Full count to Kelly. That's fouled off. Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout there for Walker, 1 away. Pujols comes to the plate. Trying to break out of a season 9 slump. And he comes up huge here, puts one into left field. That's going to roll to the wall. That will score at least 1. The Bombers have taken the lead. An RBI double for Albert Pujols makes it 2-1. 2 in scoring position now and only 1 away for And Hula falls behind 0-2. K-Man will activate again for Walker. She doesn't chase. Swing and a miss. 2 away now for Danny Diamonds. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Takes the first pitch, strike. Grounds one, under the glove, O'Connell. One will score, another one rounding third, headed for home. The throw from Tucker is not in time. Bombers take a 4-1 lead. Diamonds ends up at second on the throw home. One and one the count to Kennethy Jr. 2 RBIs there for Diamonds on the single, and then advancing to second on the throw. Tough out versus K-Man here. Swing and a miss! Walker gets the strikeout to end the inning, but the Bombers plate 3 and take a 4-1 lead going into the top of the 7th. And it's 3-4-5 due up for the ball players. Freishak is on fire to start off the top of the 7th. 9 strikeouts through 6 for her. Just 2 hits allowed so far tonight.
That's up. Ball outside.
2-2 to Patty Potts. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 for Freishak.
The designated hitter, number 45.
Ball, that's inside.
Grounded to first. Luther will take it herself for out number 2. That brings up Billy O'Connell. Grounded to Bo Jackoon. The throw is in time for out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Britton, Hugh Jr., and Bo Jackoon due up.
The second baseman, number 60.
Ball outside. That's outside.
Britton tied the game up his last time up. And up the middle, Maximus Min with the suck glove. The throw not in time, though. Britton able to beat out the throw for a infield single. And that will do it for Adrian Walker. 3 more earned runs for her season. It just... The duality of Season 8 to Season 9 for her has not been kind. Come crashing back down to the mean. Nick Hugh Jr. in foul territory. And, just out of the reach of Rick Dillastick. So he gets another opportunity. River Slopes just 1 earned through 4 2/3. Runner is going. The throw is not in time. And Britton is in scoring position now. Tough hop for Sticks. And then it's muffed by Slopes, and everyone is safe.
Ball, that's up.
So 2 on, nobody out. Bo Jackoon with RBI man active for the first time today is 3 for 3. Swing and a miss there, 2-1 the count. And Jackoon into right, but just gonna hook foul. This one's popped up into right. It'll be caught by Tucker for out number 1. Runner will tag and go to third, so runners at the corners. Here comes Lexi Luther. Up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner will score. It's 5-1 Bombers. And runners go back to the corners.
The designated hitter, number 38.
Ball, that's low.
Under the glove of Patty Potts. Now will score another 6-1. Pujols to the plate. Slow roller up the middle. Min goes to first for the out. That's out number 2, and 2 now in scoring position for Armstrong Hula. River Slopes tense. No earned, but does have a couple come through on her watch after Walker was pulled. 1-2 the count to Hula. Fouled back. And that one's going to get down into left. Barker make the sliding attempt, but came up just short. It's 7-1. At the corners again, this time for Diamonds. Gave the Bombers the lead last time he was up with the 2-run double. Technically a double, at least according to the game. 1-2 the count. In the dirt. Count is full. Runners will go. Slow rollers. Deal a stick. Flips it to Slopes, who looks it in her glove this time for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 8th. Now a 6-run lead for the Bombers. And it's 6, 7, and 8 due up for the ball players. Reichek starts off the top of the 8th at 95 pitches. Into left, and that will be caught by Hugh on the warning track. Route number 1. Up comes Maximus Min. One and 2 the count. That one is foul. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 11 for Freishak. 2 away, and here is Nathan Tucker. And Freishak will get the yank. Fantastic outing for her, and in comes Cassiopeia Ducateau. First year in the pen for Cassiopeia. 4 earned through 5 2/3 for her. A 6.35 ERA, and she gets the strikeout of Tucker and sends us to the bottom of the 8th, still 7-1. Top of the order due up for the Bombers. And Slopes is done. In comes Hai Chu. Hai Chu, 5 earned through 9, a 5 ERA. 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, 1.77 whip. Grounder to Min, in time at first, round number 1. Brings up Graham Britton. And that's a strikeout of Britton, 2 away. Nick Hugh Jr. 0 for 4 so far. And that one is going to be off the wall. Nice play by Barker, limits it to only a single. Brings up Bo Jackoon. 3 for 4 against his former team today. Swing and miss there, 1-2 the count. And strike 3 called. Jackoon is struck out there. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. 9, 1-2 due up for the ball players. They need 6. Into center field. Tracked down by Diamonds, one away.
The left fielder, number 6.
No, inside.
1 and 2 the count to Barker. To Luther, she will take it herself for round number 2. And last chance for the ball players here. Rick Dillastick 0 for 3 intense.
That's high. No, that's low.
Fouled off, full count. Swing and a miss, and that will do it. Bombers take this one 7-1 and move 1 game behind the Serpents. Only 2 hits tonight for the ball players, 15 for the Bombers. Every Bomber getting in on the action. A 3-hit day for Bo Jackoon. The home run by Tucker and then Toby Barker. All that the ball players were able to muster 13 strikeouts for them tonight. Loss goes to Walker. She gets 4 earned through an inning and a third. Freishek goes 7 2/3, 1 earned, 11 strikeouts off of 2 hits, and Ducato finishes it off with an inning and a third. Freishek with top billing, followed by Danny Diamonds and Gigi Nori in third. Well, that will do it for me. Jay Watt will take you the rest of the way with the Express and the Dragons for the game of the week. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a happy holiday season. Be with your families, and I hope you have a good time, everyone. Until